Love, it has been good to me this time around. Things were they were bound to change when it was found. Sugar never tasted sweeter on my lips. My heart is now intact and I can find no rest. This is love, yeah, love. Never known true love before. Seen so many counterfeits that left me on the floor. This is love, yeah, love. All will come to those who wait. Time it cannot know the bounds, and eras don't dictate.
Hello and welcome to yet another scintillating episode of Xandermonium, the talk show that gets you talking. I'm Xander Gibb, and on today's show, a London Calling with Jeff Kristian, who talks to comedian Kim Hope, Xander's Soapbox, and more of your questions in Ask Xander. More to come in a near moment. So you can interact with me via Twitter. You can tweet me at Xander Gibb, XanderGibb, capital X, capital G. Don't forget the all-important @ symbol. The details are all down there. Make sure you will follow and keep up to date with what's going on with the show and a plethora of wonderful information. And now it's time for London Calling. So as a funny guy myself, shut up laughing, Claude, just because you don't have a good sense of humor. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. As a funny guy myself, Claude, you're fired. Collect your papers and leave the building. As I was saying, as a funny guy myself, I love it when we can introduce you to other funny people and comedians. In this week's London Calling, we sent Jeff up to talk to comedian Kim Hope. Hello, Jeff. Can you hear me? This is America calling.
It's time for London Calling with Jeff Kristian and comedian, should that be comedianess, Kim Hope. H-O-P-E-O. If you've been saying we've got no hope, now you're wrong, because now we do. We've got Kim. Isn't that right, Jeff?
Hello America, London calling.
Some very funny festivals, from the Latin dance in Lancashire to cheese rolling in Gloucestershire. But if you want funny in London, maybe Camden's the place to go. We can but hope.
I'm here today on stage actually at one of those guest bar in Deacon's Club in Soho with the fabulous comedian Kim Hope. Now I was a little disappointed actually because you're quite legendary. characters, characters well, see, she came about, and it's just, mine, because there's so many wonderful people around me, but we get caught up in our heads down, and we just kind of walk through, and nobody notices anybody, and and things like that. So I started seeing, when I was in Twitter, I noticed around level just really wondering, if somebody smells nice, if somebody's got great shoes, if they've got a nice handbag, if their kids are well done, they've got a cute, I wanted to tell them. And I had one day, I was on the scooter, and I was zooming past Westminster Tube Station, and she was on the phone, she was a little bit concerned. I was like, zoomed up and said, she realized the librarians came around to get their clients, and they actually told me that the Queen has been to mine. Can you say that? The Queen's been to, I'm sure you can. Sorry, what am I saying?
That's it for this week. Back to you in the studio, Xander.
That was London Calling with Jeff Kristian and the inimitable Kim Hope. Be sure to check them out on social media. London Calling is produced in association with Mr. Binks Media. And now it's time for Xander's Soapbox. So is it just me, or does it seem like the incidents of animal abuse are on the rise? Or is it just that we hear about it more nowadays with the inclusion of social media in the equation? Now, when I see videos of animals that have been abused, as an animal lover, it makes my blood boil. And I've never understood why people would choose to take an animal and then abuse it. So whilst there are many organizations set up to treat injured animals and to find new and loving homes, the incidents of animal abuse continue to rise. Now, is this because we have more sick minds than ever before? Because let's face it, in order to harm an animal, one would need to be pretty sick, to say the least. Or is it because the penalties for animal abusers are not tough enough? Now, for long enough, I've been of the opinion that the penalty for animal abuse should be that the perpetrator be subject to the same treatment as they gave the animal. But I'm told this is inhumane. I mean, what a dichotomy of cataclysmic proportions. Isn't causing harm to animals inhumane in itself? Is it okay because they are the bottom of the pecking order? Absolutely not. And we need to push for changes in legislation. I can just about accept those who hunt for food amongst non-domesticated animals, because that's always been the way. Now, it's amusing how many people talk of ethical killing of an animal, but what I wonder is ethical killing of an animal, and is that actually possible? Well, Xander, would you kill a spider, I hear you say? Well, in reality, that's not the same thing. Now, blood sports allowed in civilized countries, and some even refer to it as culling rather than killing. And quite often in these barbaric hunts, the animal often dies of heart failure from being chased by humans and dogs. So we demonstrated in the 90s for the banning of fox hunting, but apparently the latest administration in the UK under Cameron, it's looking like it will be made legal once more. Now, will we ever learn about unnecessary killing? As clearly, cruelty begets its offspring's war. While we are killing, we will still be killed. Now, whilst I am aware that some people are killed every day for ridiculous reasons, and that's also disgusting, and we speak out against it all the time, but surely we need to voice concern for cruelty in the animal kingdom too. There are so many species hunted to extinction, and that is clearly a part of man's inhumanity to man and its legacy of murder, and it needs to change. Now, some people are even too busy to stop or even slow down for animals on the roads while driving, and leave the roads strewn with the dead bodies of beautiful animals and refer to it as roadkill. Now, it makes me sad to think that people have such a low regard for life, any life, and exact cruelty against anything or anyone that cannot defend itself, and it is a statement of humankind. Now, I've heard some say that God gave us dominion over the animals, but is that a license to kill or torture them according to one's desire? Of course not. Now, it makes me sad to think that people have such a low regard for life, any life, and exact cruelty against anything or anyone that cannot defend itself, and it is a statement of humankind. Now, I've heard some say that God gave us dominion over the animals, but is that a license to kill or torture them according to one's desire? Of course not. Now, if we need to feed our narcissism via exacting pain or death on other living creatures, what does that denote? Our footprint on this planet is not just related to carbon. It's about all of the choices we make and how we treat others, and not just people. And whilst most people do not believe that karma exists, there is a certain synergy to what we put out there being related to what comes back to us from the universe. Am I trying to make everyone vegetarian and anti-gun? Heck no! But I want people to think more about their actions and not hurt innocent animals unnecessarily. We do have a choice, and we need to use our choices better to make a difference. If you see something, say something, and don't ignore animal abuse. And even if you suspect it, you need to voice your concerns. And animals have no voice but yours. That was Xander's soapbox for this week. If you'd like to get on your soapbox, send us your videos at xandergibb.com/contact. Please make them MPEGs of no more than 5 to 7 minutes and no profanity. Okay? No profanity, people. And now it's time for Ask Xander.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. It's Xandermonium today. Oh, yes. In other news, Oprah Winfrey brought chairs in Weight Watchers, and she loves bread.
So Lizzie from Greenwich asks, what is your favorite kind of candy, Zandy? Hey Lizzie, thanks for the question. I love all candy, period. And you know that Zandy indeed is rather forward, Lizzie. So Beth from Bethel wants to know if I read Dr. Seuss as a child. Fear not there, Beth, I have not gone deaf. I'm not in a jam. I want to share without a care some green eggs, yeah, and ham. Didn't everybody, Beth? So our next question is from Bill from Danbury, who writes, Law and Order, special victims or criminal intent? Special victims. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm a huge special victims fan. It really is my most favorite of the Law and Order. But I will watch any Law and Order that happens to come on the TV. I love you, Mariska. So Christine is from Newtown, who asks if I like Shakespeare. No, but I do love his sister. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and opposing end to them, to die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep, say we, at the end of the heartache of 1,000 natural shocks, the flesh is the air, 'tis a consumption, devoutly wish to die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. What do you mean, what came over me, Claude? I was just doing a little Shakespeare for the fans, you know? Okay, back to the question. Peter from Slough in Berkshire, in England, that looks like. Do Americans find the term yank offensive? Well, Peter, some people find everything offensive nowadays. And as it comes from the term Yankee, I would clarify where in states they are from. Unhand me, damn Yankee. So Sophie from Danbury asks, are you missing the summer? Oh, Sophie, I miss the sunny days. Come back soon, sunshine. Okay, last question is from Mary from Delaware, who wants to know if I can recommend a good musical for when she is in town next month. Well, even though I've not seen it, everyone's raving about Hamilton even. Go and check it out and let us know what you think. Thanks to Mary and everyone for the questions today. That's Ask Xander for another week, and as usual, you can send your questions and comments to me at xandergibb.com/contact. That's xandergibb.com/contact. Phew. Well, that's Xander's Xandermonium for today. Don't forget to join my mailing list at xandergibb.com and follow us on social media. Thanks to Jeff Kristian and comedian Kim Ho. Thanks to Claude and everyone that's worked on today's show. And most of all, thanks to you for watching. Stay warm out there, and I will see you next time. I love you all. Bye-bye.
This is Xandermonium. Oh, which minute does a phone call? Bye-bye. Try